After 40, the abdomen is not a muscle we can neglect, and I see many people simply forgetting about this muscle. The abdomen becomes the base of your posture and your protection against pain and injuries. And everyone already knows that the plank is one of the most used exercises to work the abdomen. The problem is that many people always do the same plank, the same way, every day, and the body stops responding. Today I'm going to show you 6 simple plank variations that you can alternate during the week to really feel the evolution, strengthen the core completely, and transform your abdomen in 23 days. The most amazing thing is that these exercises are easy to apply and require no equipment. Stay with me until the end, because this type of information you won't see anywhere else. Why you should stop always doing the same plank. The plank is an excellent exercise. Functional, complete, efficient. But if you are always doing the same plank, the same way, for the same duration, your body gets used to it. And when it gets used to it, it stops responding. After 40, this happens even faster. Muscle response requires variation in stimulus. The body needs to be challenged in different ways to keep evolving. Otherwise, it goes into economy mode, uses less energy, activates fewer muscle fibers, and keeps everything as it is. And you think you are training well, but you're not making progress. That's why people get stuck in abdominal training. It's not lack of effort, it's lack of strategy. They spend weeks doing the same classic plank, thinking they just need to hold it longer. But it's not about time, it's about the quality of the stimulus. Each plank variation activates different areas of the core. Rectus abdominis, deep transverse, obliques, lower back, glutes, and even shoulders. When you vary, the body has no choice. It needs to adapt, strengthen, and evolve. Now that you know everything about planks and their importance, let's move on to the variations that are so important for your body. So make sure you are already subscribed to the channel, and let's go for the variations. Plank with alternating feet. This variation is simple but powerful. The plank with alternating feet works the abdomen, glutes, and greatly improves hip stability and core control. It's ideal for those who want to strengthen the lower abdomen region without overloading the spine. It also activates the stabilizer muscles, which are essential after 40, especially if you already feel some instability in your legs, back, or lower back. How to execute correctly. Lie on the ground, support your forearms on the floor, aligned with the shoulders. Extend your legs back, supporting your toes on the ground, keeping your body in a straight line, as in the traditional plank. Engage the abdomen and tighten the glutes. The body should be firm without letting the hips drop. Lift one foot off the ground about 10 to 15 centimeters in a controlled way and hold for 2 seconds. Return the foot to the ground with control. Repeat on the other side. Execution tips. Don't let the hips rotate or rise while lifting the foot. The trunk needs to stay locked. Maintain continuous breathing. No holding your breath. Focus on the quality of the movement, not speed. How many repetitions to do? Start with 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 12 lifts per leg. Rest 30 to 40 seconds between sets. Want to intensify? Instead of alternating quickly, hold each leg suspended for 3 to 5 seconds before switching, or do the variation with feet closer together, increasing the balance challenge. This plank is perfect for strengthening the lower part of the core, giving more firmness to your walk, and improving body control in daily life. Side plank. The side plank is one of the most complete variations when it comes to strengthening the obliques, trunk stabilization, and spine protection. It works the abdomen from the side, an area that most people forget to train, but it is essential for posture, balance, and steadiness when moving. After 40, the lateral strength of the core is one of the first areas to weaken. This is where compensations arise, overload in the lower back, and even hip imbalances. That's why this variation is mandatory if you want to age well. How to perform correctly. Lie on your side on the floor. Support your forearm on the floor below the shoulder, forming a 90-degree angle. Keep your legs extended with feet together, one on top of the other. Lift your hips, forming a straight line from head to feet. Keep your gaze fixed ahead and your abdomen contracted. Hold the position for 20 to 45 seconds and repeat on the other side. If it's difficult at first, bend the knee of the lower leg and use it as support. This reduces the load but keeps the stimulus. Recommended frequency: 3 sets per side, with 30 to 45 seconds of isometric hold. Rest 30 seconds between sets. Tips for progress: when it gets easy, lift the top arm toward the ceiling. Then also lift the top leg, activating glutes and adductors. The side plank activates deep abdominal muscles that support posture, protect the lower back, and stabilize the hip. With this exercise, you correct imbalances, improve trunk control, and reduce the risk of pain and injuries that appear with age. Side plank with shoulder touch. This variation is amazing for those who want to activate the deep abdomen, improve trunk control, and also work on coordination. The plank with shoulder touch requires more stability, more focus, and engages the core fully, especially the transverse abdominal, which is the muscle that functions like a natural belt, protecting your spine. Ideal for those over 40 who need core steadiness without overloading the lower back. How to perform correctly. Start in a high plank position, with hands aligned with the shoulders and arms extended. Feet hip-width apart, body straight from head to heels. Activate your abdomen and contract your glutes. Slowly and controlled, touch your right hand to your left shoulder. Return your hand to the floor and repeat the movement on the other side. Keep alternating the touches, keeping the trunk as stable as possible. Attention to details. The challenge here is not to let the body sway. The hips must stay locked. Move slowly. No rush or automatic repetition. If needed, widen your feet a bit for more base at the start. Recommended frequency. 3 sets of 10 to 12 touches per side. Rest 30 to 45 seconds between sets. Possible progressions. Do it with feet together, increasing the balance challenge. Add a 1-second pause with the hand on the shoulder before switching sides. Plank with arm lift. This plank variation is one of the best for developing core strength, body awareness, and scapular control, especially useful for those who already feel instability in the shoulders or difficulty maintaining upright posture for long periods. In the plank with arm lift, the abdomen has to work doubly, first to support the trunk and second to stabilize the body while one arm lifts off the floor. This activates even more the transverse abdominal, obliques, and back muscles, essential after 40, when posture starts to show signs of weakening. How to perform correctly. Assume a high plank position. Hands on the floor, arms extended, aligned with the shoulders. Feet hip-width apart or slightly wider to give more stability. Body fully aligned, from head to heels. Activate the core, contract the glutes. Lift one arm forward, up to shoulder height, keeping the trunk still. Slowly return to the floor and repeat with the other arm. Keep alternating with full control. Execution tips. The movement is slow and focused. It's not just arm repetition, it's trunk stability. Keep the hips still, no rotating the body. Continuous breathing. Avoid holding your breath. Recommended frequency. 3 sets of 8 to 10 lifts per arm. Rest 40 to 50 seconds between sets. Want to progress? Do it with your feet closer together, reducing the base. Hold the arm extended for 2 seconds before returning. This exercise is excellent for those who want more functional strength, better control of daily movements, and a central body area shielded against injuries. It also helps improve shoulder stability, which reduces the risk of pain when training or carrying weight. Dynamic plank, going up and down. The dynamic plank, also called going up and down, is one of the most complete variations on this list. It works not only the core, but also activates shoulders, triceps, chest, glutes, and lower back muscles, all while improving coordination, endurance, and motor control. This type of movement is excellent for those who want to train the body for real-life daily situations: lifting, supporting, pushing, holding the body's weight. After 40, maintaining this autonomy is not a luxury, it's a necessity. How to execute it correctly. Start in the low plank position, with forearms on the ground. Activate your abdomen. Align your body well from head to heels. Place your right hand on the ground and push up to the high plank, arms extended. Then, put your left hand on the ground and extend the arm. Now go back to the low plank. Support the right forearm, then the left. Repeat the movement, alternating the arm that starts the ascent. Execution tips. The torso should remain as stable as possible during the movement. Avoid rotating the hips or dancing with the torso. Control comes from the abdomen. Use rhythmic breathing. Inhale on the way up, exhale on the way down. Recommended frequency. 3 sets of 8 to 12 full repetitions. Up and down counts as 1. Rest 45 seconds between sets. Want to intensify? Add a 1-second pause at the top and bottom, forcing more time under tension. Or place an unstable mat, a cushion for example, under one hand to increase the challenge. This plank is an excellent option to finish your abdominal workout with a complete stimulus, demanding strength, focus, and endurance. You feel your whole body working, and more importantly, you feel control returning. And after 40, that's worth more than any number on the scale. How to follow this plan for 23 days. You don't need to train for hours. You need to train strategically. Take these 5 planks and alternate a different one each day, or combine 2 variations per session, doing 3 to 4 sets of 30 to 60 seconds each. If you prefer, set up a circuit and perform them all in sequence, with short rests. Apply for 23 consecutive days, or at least 5 times a week. After 40, what keeps your body strong, stable, and healthy is not excess, but consistency and intelligence. These planks you learned today don't require equipment, and yet they work your abdomen in a complete and functional way. Choose one. Start today. In a few minutes, you'll already activate your core and change the course of your workout. In 23 days, you won't just feel a difference in your abdomen. You'll notice more firmness when walking, better posture, more control over your own body. Liked the content? Subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and share it with anyone who also wants to train smart and real. Here, we train to truly evolve.